caught in a place they cannot leave. Fergal Keane, BBC News, Jerusalem.
Well, we can speak now to Mohamed Taha from BBC Arabic. Thanks very much for coming in. We've been hearing over the last few hours this loss of communications inside Gaza, so internet down, phone lines down. What do we know about that?
Yeah, we had officials from the Red Cross, the Palestinian Red Cross, who confirmed that they lost any communications with their crews in Gaza. The UN also crews that are inside Gaza lost communication with their officials, with their bosses outside. We understand that this situation is happening at the moment in Gaza. Loss of communication, total darkness, with intensified shelling on Gaza, and this the start of a kind of at the moment it is limited incursion inside Gaza. Is really escalated and serious situation.
Yeah, do we know of any of the before the communications were cut? Did people have an idea in Gaza that this was coming, that the intensification of the airstrikes was there?
I guess people in Gaza were expecting that, because the IDF were sending lots of messages by airplanes, paper messages, and the warnings everywhere that they have to move south, and they were expecting that land incursion would happen, and that cut might happen at any time soon. But you know, in the middle of these intensified attacks and shelling on Gaza, all the scenarios for these civilians are open, to be honest.
And this issue of aid, if I can ask about, we had a couple of hours or so from the White House, the figure of 10 aid trucks getting into Gaza today when they need hundreds.
Yeah, the aid is very limited. It's not effective, much effective. We understand from the people inside Gaza who we interviewed them that lots of these aids might be supplies that they want more of it, or they want different supplies of these aids. Is very limited. There are 2 million civilians in this strip who are out of water, out of food, out of power, and as you said earlier, the UN Assembly voted for a humanitarian truce. This is what really needed: a truce, a ceasefire, for an intensified efforts to get the needed aid for these people.
Mohamed Taha, thank you very much for coming in. Thank you. Right, want to talk to you now about the announcement, the moment that we heard from the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, about what was to come.